I've heard, interviews with a lot of actors, especially like Jack Nicholson telling Heath Ledger that the Joker part would kill him. If you put too much of your soul into these sad, sadistic characters or books, it really can weigh heavy on you.
Yeah, I mean, it really can. And I've got another book that I'm working on, and that's it's about a young mother with depression, and that one's really near and dear to me because I have some mental illness in my family, and I personally have major depressive disorder and anxiety. So, I've had to write this one in pieces because it really just hits me hard sometimes when I'm trying to get those emotions out there properly or try to explain what this character's going through. When, I've had some really low times in my life that I've been kind of where she was at, and I have to take a step back and go, okay, I've had a good cry, and I'm going to go do something else for a while and just, kind of give myself a cleansing there because, life is definitely hard. We all have our own battles, and books are supposed to be for escape as a general rule, but the fiction is an escape for people. But you can also learn from fiction. Like with this depression book, I want to help people understand what it's like to battle these issues and try to live a normal life at the same time. But it's one of those things where you have to find good balance. And sometimes it's hard to do when all you're doing is writing dark and creepy and sad all the time. So, like, even my last book it's paranormal romance, but it's mostly humor. It's got its moments where it's kind of heavy with the dragons or whatever, but there's a lot of humor in it as well. And my reviews have been great because I've had people like, I love these characters and they're so much fun, but I really hate this character. He made me so mad in this story. And I'm like, well, good, I did my job,
Well, my dogs are freaking out, and I was on my last question. I always try to time it before the walk because I can't do the 6 o'clock hour because I don't have the prime time. So it seems like right toward the end, about the last question, before the last question, the dogs just lose it. So thankfully, I was to the end. What does the future hold for you? I know you got SilCon coming up, and you mentioned you have the event tomorrow, and you're working on so much stuff. What's coming up for you? Where can people find your work and check you out?
Well, they can go to authoramyhale.com and find pretty much anything you need to know about me there. I have all my books. I have information on my social media, my readers group, my newsletter. And then all of my social media is authoramyhale.com. So it's pretty easy to find me on Twitter, Instagram, or Facebook. And then I have a readers group called Hale's Angels, and that is connected to my Facebook page. So if you can't find it by searching Hale's Angels, just look on there. We have a lot of fun. We do live chats every week, do giveaways, that kind of stuff in our group. And then as far as, of course, I'm on Amazon, Barnes & Noble, all the major retailers. And I will be, like I said, Toyman tomorrow, and then I'll be at Harrisburg at the end of the month at BirdCon in Harrisburg, Illinois. And then I've got some other stuff like SilCon coming up. I've got PennCon in St. Louis. So there's still a lot of events coming up if anybody wants to come by and get a signed book or say hi.
Absolutely. I can't wait to run into you again at SilCon, of course, September 6th and 7th. 2019 at the Cross County Mall in Mattoon, Illinois, a free event. It's free, people, no excuses.
Yes.
Get out and see it. So many talented authors, cosplayers, actors. Maybe I'll bring in my buddy that lives in the dumpster. You never know who is going to be at these events. So I definitely think you should check out SilCon and Dark History Con. Amy, thank you so very much for joining me. It was great talking to you. Thank you for all the laughs that you brought me the last few years, and thanks for doing what you do.
Thank you for having me. I enjoyed it.
Absolutely. Have a great night.
You too.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
All righty. Big thanks to Amy Hale. You guys can check out the archive. It should be up in about 10 or 15 minutes. And our next show is going to be on Monday. We're welcoming for the 20th anniversary radio reunion of Man on the Moon, Little Wendy Poland and Greg Travis. August 16th, over 40 years as lead singer of Helix, Brian Ballmer. August 20th, Italian-American actor Vito D'Ambrosio. best known as Anthony Tony Bellows in the 1990 and 2014 TV shows The Flash, also as the Bowtie Driver in The Untouchables. He's also been in Criminal Minds and Shameless. And August 26th at a special 1 p.m. Central Time, 11 p.m. Pacific Time, we welcome, wow, I really messed that up. Regardless, August 26th, Elijah Snyder from South Park returns to the show. All right, guys, we will see you on Monday. Thank you, everybody, for listening. Have a great night.
Thank you for listening to the Cloverleaf Radio Network, where you can find shows such as The Hollywood Connection, Cloverleaf Radio, Night Moves Radio, and Soul Stories. You can find us on Facebook under the Cloverleaf Radio Network. We broadcast on Anchor, Blog Talk Radio, Spotify, iTunes, Google Podcasts, and many more. Tune in anytime during the week. We post our links. You can listen on your own time, on your own day, anytime you want. We provide you with new material every week. Thank you for listening. Have a wonderful day.